Sup, many of you will request this deck profile, so Blue Eyes, here we go. This is the Saffira version. This is the best version you can absolutely run right now, and that's me being honest. This is like the most fastest, consistent version, and the most powerful at the same time. Now, I will still constantly be working on the deck, so I'll be uploading new deck profiles of Blue Eyes. There'll be a Chaos version, which I'm having a lot of fun with, and there'll also be a Pure version. But the Pure version, I don't have as much fun because there's not as many combos or anything you can really do, because you can't special summon as much, and we're waiting for Konami to give us new support. We did get an announced card with no effect, just basically that it was a female like maid. That's all we know about her right now, but hopefully it'll actually be something worthwhile, and it'll bring the deck to where it needs. I can tell you right now exactly what this deck needs. It needs a level 9 Pendulum to start. Then I can do some magical shit with a level 9 Pendulum. It doesn't matter about the level 1, the scale 1, I just need the scale 9 Pendulum. But we have the 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Obviously this is the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. There's no other card to lead off with besides Blue Eyes and Maiden. So this is like the core of the deck. This is going to be our main focus, is to get Blue Eyes on board, you know, set it up quickly, use Maiden to bring them back, that kind of stuff. But we have Saffira. Saffira, every time a light is sent to the grave from hand or deck, it triggers effect. And when it triggers effect, you get one of the 3 effects. You can bring 1 light back from your graveyard, you can draw 2, discard 1, or you can rip 1 from your opponent's hand. The thing about this card to optimize its play is to be smart on what matchup you're in, so depending on the matchup is when you want to rip certain things. Like if I'm playing against Clownblade, I'm not going to want to rip their hand. I'm going to let them drop their Clown, that's fine, because hey, I can't be targeted with Jin Releaser Rituals, who I do run in the deck. I mean, like this little guy right here, basically just, that's the only reason we don't run BLS, you need him in the graveyard. So you keep him in the graveyard, and you can banish him out for the ritual summon with Time of Light. So basically, this can't be targeted, and you get those 3 effects, which is super duper nice. But 3 Saffira, 2 Jin Releaser Rituals, as I just talked about this card pretty much. You just use it for your ritual summoning, and you can use it out of the graveyard as well, so don't run BLS, you need this in the graveyard. 1 Senju, its preference between this and Sonic Bird, I just get Time of Light a lot more often than I get my my Saffira. 3 Manju. It's a ritual deck. Obviously, you know, you need those cards to search it out. Double Honest. Double Honest so good because you can constantly recycle Honest. Double Keeper of the Shrine. I know people are going to say again, you could run BLS. I wouldn't because this needed for tributing. It's kind of a thing to get Blue Eyes out. And to make trading a little more consistent. 1 Bright Star. Only 1 because it's just there to target Maiden. We can always ditch it, bring it back with Saffira. It's no issue. Then we have 3 White Stone of Legend. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for the monster lineup. That's everything for the monster lineup. Everything. Spells. 2 MST. 2 Lance. Lance is to target our Maiden, so we don't have to worry about it. The 3 Hum of Light that I mentioned, because this is the card that allows you to ritual summon Saffira out, and it also you can banish it when she's going to be destroyed and prevent the destruction. Now if you have 2 Saffira and 1 of these in graveyard, it will protect both of them. Just clarifying that. Just absolutely clarifying that. Then we have 1 Prepper Rights, because Konami. Then we have the 3 Silver's Cry, because, again, Saffira, you could just ditch it. If we had a good level 4 to summon, that would get us Blue Eyes. We could go Summoner Monk with that, but definitely 3. I haven't really found anything I want to switch it out with right now, so definitely still playing 3. 3 Cards of Consequence and 3 Trade-In, because Saffira needs the fuel to the fire to get her going. And that's going to be it for the entire main deck. There's no traps, it's trapless. Because once you drop Saffira, you can get to Honest, and then you can Honest loop and control the game. Extremely easy from there. Basically just side royal decrees and stuff. Then we have Daigasso MRL and Castel as our only rank 4s. These are very rarely, they're rare to bring out to the game, to your board, but you have them in your extra deck in case you ever need to get to them. You have use to them. Daigasso MRL, you can bring back the Blue Eyes, or you can recycle. Castel is Castel. I don't really need to say much more about Castel. 1 Felgrand. 1 107, 1 Thunder End Dragon, and 1 Heretic Sun Dragon. Sun Bros for life. We praise the sun. Dark Souls references. So basically, this guy, you could just, you know, tribute out stuff, get things off the board, use your field cleaner. This is your one-sided dark hole, let's put it that way, because it's going to take out everything except itself. So keep that in mind. Again, you have Saffira, you protect Saffira, you do this, it's hilarious. 107, dual attack, negate effects, can't say more about that because I don't need to. 1 Felgrand, obvious reason is obvious, targets maiden, also basically negates your shit. Let's talk about the level 7 synchros we use, because we have a nice little catalog of them, and each one of them serves a different purpose. So that's why we're running 5. Even though Maiden is the main reason why we're able to go into it. And if you want to slide something like Ghost over Snow Rabbit, you can and get used to have that. But we have Michael, Black Rose, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, Yazi, and Zeta. Let's talk about each one of these. So Michael, not only is he a generic light as long as you're running a light, but you can banish out stuff that would normally get in your way. It'll trigger Saffira at the end of the turn if you mill a light, and he's just super useful. Black Rose Dragon, blow up your entire opponent's board, clear the whole field. Yazi, Burning Abyss, anything that's going to have massive back row that he's going to be targeted by, you bring him out, and you just, like, he's unaffected and whatnot. It's great. Zeta. Zeta is pretty much like the one level 7 I always go for it, because basically if your opponent has a special summon attack position monster, you can banish it out and say no Yu-Gi-Oh is for you today, and you can control the game, and then it'll come back, and it just allows you to keep that Saffira safer. Ancient Sacred Wyvern, game over pusher, because let's put it this way, this plus Blue Eyes direct attack is going to be 8100, somewhere around there, because this guy will go up to 5100 once your opponent loses 3000 life points and you remain at 8. So keep that in mind. 3 Azurai Silver Dragon, because you always want to play 3. You're playing Blue Eyes, unless it's Chaos Dragons and you need the extra space, you can get away with 2. But anything that is focused heavily on Blue Eyes, like this, requires the 3 Azurais. Because it's called the Azurais loop for a reason. Because each one of these guys will special summon a Blue Eyes back. And then all you need to do with Saffira is get the tuner and go from there. And then 1 Star Eater, very rare to summon as well, but super useful for some matchups. Now I did cut Armades out of this build for one reason, because I wasn't ever really summoning it. I mean, it's there if I need it, I still have them, but it never worked out for me in the long run. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the deck profile, make sure to sound off in the comments below. And if you want to see a deck profile that is yet to hit YouTube on this channel, then make sure to sound off in the comments and I will make it happen. If you already requested, I got you. I see it in the comments. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I see you. I see you up there somewhere. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.